Hello everyone. Today we will explain how a BACnet gateway tunnels the BACnet MSTP protocol into BACnet IP. First, open the X2 BACnet configuration software. When a BACnet gateway performs routing and tunneling of the BACnet protocol, there are two methods. The first method, create a new BACnet router driver. Then create a new channel, configure the parameters corresponding to the end device, and finally upload the project directly. Once the upload is successful, you can scan for the tunneled devices in BACnet scan. The second method, enable the forwarding and BACnet router service. Select and enable the corresponding gateway network port, configure the port number and network port number. Then enable the corresponding serial port of the gateway. Check the BACnet routing option, fill in the corresponding device parameters, and after confirming and saving, upload the project directly. Once the upload is successful, you can scan for the tunneled devices in BACnet scan. Now let me demonstrate the specific steps. First, open the X2 BACnet configuration software. The first tunneling method, create a new driver. Select the BACnet router driver. Then right-click to create a new channel. Select the COM port where the device is connected to the gateway. Configure parameters such as baud rate and data bits. The timeout is the network number of the MSTP bus. The master station is filled in the format gateways on MAC address, maximum MAC address range of the bus. The default is usually 127.1 to 7. If the maximum MAC address on the bus is 32, then enter 127.3 to here. Finally, upload the project directly. After successful upload, open BACnet scan. Select the network card and port number corresponding to the gateway's network port. Double-click BACnet IP, and you can scan for the tunneled devices. For the second method, enable the forwarding and BACnet router. Select and enable the corresponding gateway network port. Now we are using the gateway's second network port. Configure the port number and network port number. The default port number is 47809, but we can change it to 47808. Then enable the corresponding serial port of the gateway. Here we are using the gateway's COM1. Check enable BACnet routing. Fill in the network number for the serial port. The MAC address here is the gateway's own MAC address. Default is 127. Enter the baud rate corresponding to the device. And the maximum MAC address here refers to the maximum MAC address on the current bus. If the maximum MAC address set on the serial bus is 32, then enter 32 here. The default is usually 127. Click OK. Upload this project to the specified gateway. Save the project. Project upload successful. Alternatively, you can also enter the gateway's IP address in a browser to access the gateway's web backend. Default backend login username, admin. Password, admin 123456. Select router from the left menu bar, and on the right side, you can configure the BACnet routing for network ports and serial ports. The configuration method here is the same as described earlier. Finally, click OK to apply the settings. Open BACnet scan. You can then scan for the routed and tunneled devices in the BACnet scan tool. That concludes all the operational steps for how a BACnet gateway tunnels the BACnet MSTP protocol into BACnet IP. Thank you, everyone.